Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. And my voice has gotten a little bit better since yesterday. Today we have The Three Little Pigs from 1933. This was produced by Disney, but released by United Artists. It's part of its Disney's Silly Symphonies series, I guess, of films, because they've had a number of them. But Three Little Pigs is kind of humongously iconic. I read up on this since I watched it, and it's like an all-time favorite by animators and fans alike. It's only about 8 minutes long, but it came out in 1933, but in 1934 it won the Academy Award for Best Animated Short. So yeah, it was incredibly successful when it was released. It would play in theaters long after its initial run. It was so popular. I think a lot of theaters just, I don't know if they added it to the screenings of other films or they just kept it in the theater on a loop. I'm not sure, but for a short, it would seem like you could get a lot of showings out of an 8-minute movie in a day. So I don't know, but yeah, it's Chuck. I think I was reading that the Wikipedia has all this, by the way. Chuck Jones said this is kind of the first of its kind in the sense that you had three characters written and animated in a way that they not only looked different, but also acted differently. It wasn't, you have to understand, back in the early days of animation, even in film storytelling, story wasn't a huge, I don't know, I guess it wasn't really much of a major thing. It's just meant to, as a place to show some really dynamic and interesting visuals. I mean, you have to understand some of the earliest films, long before this, by the way, some of the earliest films just had a train passing by the camera, and people were just like, "Whoa!" So yeah, no, this is many decades after that, but still, in this sense, it was pretty life-changing. And I thought for sure maybe this was originally in black and white, but I think it was originally always in color. So yeah, it's also one of the earlier color films, animated films. So yeah, not a whole lot I really can tell you more. I can tell you about this thing because you know the story of the Three Little Pigs. It's just set to music. And who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Yeah. So yeah, two of the Fiddler and Fifer Pig are they live in their little shack made of wood, and the bricklaying pig, I forget his name, Industrious Pig, I have no idea, but his house stands up to the onslaught and the tricks of the big bad wolf. So yeah, I really shouldn't really have to tell you more about this, but honestly, get your animation history lesson in this movie, in this 8-minute short, and I think you'll appreciate it. It's if you love animation and you want to see how different it is and how amazing it looks, considering they did not have Snow White's multi-plane camera yet or anything else. This is all hand-drawn animation. This is not CGI or anything else. This is all old school stuff. So yeah, it may not be your favorite film because you're so much more sophisticated than the people of 1933, but I think it's something worth checking out. So yeah, here we go with the it's one more short. It's easy to digest on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Wow, let's check on tomorrow's. Generate 198. We drop about 400, 500, yeah, 198. Why do I have a feeling we might have had this one already? I'm not sure. My brain is, no, we have not. Oh, no, we have not. But it's a sequel. It's a series, but it's a sequel to a series. I never really grew up watching the original. I was a little bit before that time. And I never watched this one either. But I think it was also short-lived. I think it's already been canceled. I don't know. But here we go with Girl Meets World. Girl Meets World. And of course, like I said, like I always do, I always get the sequel before I get the original on this thing. So hopefully I had context. But yes, I'll watch a few episodes, probably not a whole lot, maybe 2 or 3 at most. But yeah, watch along with me. Or check it out after I talk about it, see what I think. Like you care. Anyway, yeah, Girl Meets World on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. See you tomorrow.